So we're making Tropico great. We need to pick what we're going to do here. We can borrow a landmark, we can join the nuclear club, or establish a tropical paradise. I'm going to join the nuclear club. I'm going to join the nuclear club. I mean, I want to have tourism as well, but nuclear is kind of... That seems kind of fun. I'm going to be honest. Nuclear seems kind of fun. Let's get the garbage dump in here, I suppose. We do have a little bit of pollution around the place. So we'll go ahead and just quick build that. Should be relatively easy. And that should lower the pollution of surrounding areas. I can also upgrade... No, I can't. Never mind. I was hoping I could upgrade it. Oh, sunny flowers. Hello. Build botanical garden. Sure. We actually have 79% standing right now. I want to have a look at the almanac. Because we have a few new factions. We have the capitalists, communists, religious, and militarists. The militarists love me. The rest of them, sort of. The industrialists and the environmentalists especially, they do not like me at all. So that's kind of a problem. We're going to need to build that botanical garden to make them a little bit happier. So let's see if that's going to be a thing we can do. I'm not exactly sure where it is. It's not in decoration. It is gonna be in here somewhere. Don't think it's in tourism. It definitely doesn't seem like it's in tourism. It's gotta be... there it is. I swear I'm going blind. I might be. There's a definite chance. Now this is actually gonna look really good, I think, near all of our, like, luxury buildings here. Wait, don't we have one of these? I could swear I've built one of these before. Whatever the case, I think it'll look nice over here. So we'll build a botanical garden there. What do you want? Fulfill an import trade route with Eastern Bloc. Sure. Wait, an import trade route? Yeah, no. We're actually not going to be we're not going to be importing anything. Thank you very much. We pretty much exclusively export around here. That's kind of what we're about. Not really one for the importing. Not really my thing, to be totally honest. So, unfortunately, Eastern Bloc, that's going to be a no. That is going to be a no from me. Now, let's see. We very much could go around and electrify everything if we wanted to. We could also upgrade this. We could increase job quality. Output is reduced. That's not great. Let's get a pollution filter on there. Let's do power from oil, possibly. And let's also do that as well. We are going to need to look into better power. So coal and oil at the minute. This will process uranium to supply power. I mean, it's tempting for sure to go nuclear right away. It's very tempting to go nuclear. Oh, fantastic. There's some environmentalists standing. It's very tempting to go nuclear as soon as I can. I'm really not sure. I'm really, really not sure. We're also suffering in the tannery. Seems that the cigar factory is having some issues as well. Input is decreased by 20%. The building requires 5%. Okay, the building requires an additional 30 efficiency. Okay. Let's upgrade that a little bit. We'll improve it slightly. We can do both of those too, I guess. I definitely think though that we need to keep up with the cigars. Now tobacco is something we're still growing, right? So sugar, coffee, corn, sugar, tobacco. Should we look at another island for a lot of this stuff? Like this island over here, perhaps we set up as just like a major farming island. I might actually do that. Let's see if we can do that. So if we go for plantation and we say corn to start with, right? So let's say 1 and 2 and 3 corn farms. I don't know what I just closed. I actually have no idea. So this is Western Powers are demanding something. Fulfill an export trade route. Sure, we'll be doing that. So that's going to be corn. Then bananas are... They could go across from it. They're not going to be super efficient, but they could. Maybe just 2 for bananas. Or like there and then bananas up here as well, since that's a pretty good area for it. Then what else can we do? So pineapples. Pineapples could go... they could go up there, actually. So let's try... Let's try pineapples there. And pineapples there. Then sugar is not actually great on that island, unfortunately. That's a little bit of a pain. All right, we'll come back to sugar in just a second. Cocoa is actually pretty good back here. So what we'll do is we'll do cocoa, say there and there, and we'll do a third one. And, you know, bear with me. I know what I'm doing here. I have an idea. What else can we do? So, tobacco is going to be a bit tricky on this side. And we have some space over here for it, though. So we'll do tobacco in this area. So let's start with that spot, and that spot. We're going to need a lot of Teamsters out here, but I think I can make this work. Coffee is going to be fairly doable, I think. So, 1 and a little bit of overlap there. Let's do these facing each other then. So, 2 for coffee. Could probably sneak a third in there. No. I mean, how efficient is that going to be? 76? Sure. So that'll kind of work. Next up is going to be cotton, which is going to go next to whatever this is, which I think was tobacco. So 1 and 2. Next up is rubber, which can go up here, I think, in a pretty decent little spot. So let's do 1, 2, and 3 for rubber. And then I actually don't remember what I ignored. Was it sugar? Was it cocoa? Was it pineapples? Was it tobacco? It might have been sugar. We'll find out. We're just going to have to click through here. So cocoa, cocoa, and cocoa. That's bananas. Corn, corn. That is bananas, bananas. I'm pretty sure it was actually sugar that we went ahead and ignored, wasn't it? So, sugar can go down here, basically. So this is not a super efficient area, but 1, we'll do 2, and we'll do 3 right there, and that'll be good for sugar. Then all I need to do is go in and throw a bunch of roads in here to make sure this is all linked together. And then put a whole bunch of houses in here as well. Now that's going to be sort of the tricky part, getting all the houses in here, but I kind of have an idea, so I think I can make it work. We'll run that through to here. We'll run some roads down to the ends as well. And from here, we can just bring a road straight across. So like there, I guess. We'll bring a road up to about there. And we'll just do a nice little curve there. So that's a way in. This right here can come down. And we'll do something like that. So that's a nice little curve as well. Obviously, this side needs to be connected up. That's totally doable. So bring this road sort of out a little bit. Have it curve. And have it go into about there. So that gives us a whole bunch of farmland. That's all of the plantations we can possibly have. Aircraft carrier? Sure. We'll build an aircraft carrier at some point there, fella. Not really sure what that point's going to be, but at some point, sure. So now what we're going to need is a bunch of Teamsters offices. So we'll get one there, and we'll get one there. Oh, I forgot about these ones too. So what we're going to need to do is bring a road this way. And I think it's going to have to go up and over. So up and sort of over there. We can demolish this a little bit. Bring a road straight up. We'll bring that straight over. And I'm going to bring a road down here as well, because that is where a bunch of houses are going to go. That's going to be bunk houses back there. So bunk house, we can go in. And we can say, what color do we want on these? I'm thinking blue. I'm thinking the blue one's going to look best on this. So give me a bunch of blue bunk houses. Probably not going to need as many as this, but we'll do those ones to start with. These guys will probably need a little bit of entertainment, so we'll do a tavern out there as well. And then we'll probably need some bunk houses over here too. They're not going to be super... I can't imagine anyone in this area is going to be super rich, but This might work out. This is going to give me all the stuff that we need from farming, so this, I think, is going to be worth it. And it does match my idea for this whole place. Like, the whole idea was that we would have different islands for different purposes, so hopefully this works. It's a lot of taverns. It's a lot of taverns that I'm putting out here. That might actually be a bad idea. They might end up just getting absolutely blattered rather than working. Which would be hilarious, honestly. Especially if they ever try to stage a rebellion. That would be quite the twist. Let's go ahead and get a little restaurant out here as well, I think. So a little restaurant there. We could do things like the arcades and the fast food joints and all that. I think we'll skip those. I think we will do something like a library. Just to add a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of something. So throw that back there as well. So that'll do. That's a lot of construction for that island. That is so much construction for that island. In fact, I think it's probably enough to warrant a construction office on that island, which we can go ahead and quick build right there. And also get more jobs for. So we'll see how that plays out. I think I am going to throw a Teamster's office. We'll throw another one there. And we'll throw one just way out there as well. Obviously needing some bunkhouses here too. So a bunkhouse, and a bunkhouse. Okay. So all of that needs built. All of that island needs to be put together. Needs to be constructed. We need people working out here. Hopefully it happens. I mean, it's a lot of jobs that we're creating, and we probably don't have enough people for all of these jobs yet, but I like to think that this is going to do more good than bad. You know, like, I'm thinking that this is possibly going to be, you know, it's going to be worth it, I think. I think it's going to be worth it. We're probably going to need some emergency services out here as well, actually, so let's get a fire station down this way. We could probably get away with another one just sort of over this way, just to be sure. Well, we probably do need a clinic, actually, so we'll throw a clinic out here, too. So a clinic right there, and probably a clinic down here, too. Do we have queues at the other clinics? I think, we absolutely do. So we need more clinics in general. So let's throw one right there. What about over here? Yeah, there's a queue at that one as well, and at that one. So we'll throw a clinic just down here. Is there room for it? There's a little bit, so we'll do one right there. All right. That's a lot of different things. That's a lot of things going on, but I'm fairly sure it's going to do good for us. These are actually all sort of up and running as well, which is amazing.
My flock are blessed with
you want a hospital?
Hope and charity.
Sure. We can build a hospital at some point. We're also not researching anything. Let's start going for all of this. There we go. So we're looking into nuclear testing. Okay, that'll be fun. That'll definitely be exciting, to say the least. There's actually a lot of things to research here. Good lord. There's a lot of things to research. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to let's start working through our list here. They want a research lab. Where's the research lab? So the research lab is, I have no idea. Build research lab. Is it raids and military? No. It's security checkpoint, aircraft carrier. Aircraft carrier is actually something we could afford to build. And the militarists do want it, so you know what? Sure. Let's build an aircraft carrier because it's going to look awesome. Where are we going to place it, though? That's kind of the question. Oh my god, it could probably fit in there if the thing wasn't there. We could place it, like, next to our port. But I kind of like the idea. I don't know. I don't know where to put this. Let's put it, like, here. So sort of a little bit away from everything, but still visible. Or, like, over here. Over there is kind of badass. I like that. Yeah, let's do the aircraft carrier right there. Like, right there, right? So that's going to be our aircraft carrier. As for the research lab, I still need to find it. The Ministry, Courthouse, Ministry of Information. Am I just dumb? What is this? Continuously transports passengers via cable cars between 2 stations. Okay. Food and resources, industry. Right, let me go through here real quick. So research lab. Have research lab, have nuclear program, develop bomb.
Nuclear missiles. The
Right.
future of warfare or
So,
planet-destroying insanity.
it's not in here.
From the palace says classified.
It's not in here. It's not in there. Or in there. It's probably not going to be in any of these either. Media and education. Space. Nuclear. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm dumb. I am dumb. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. It was right there. It's also a very interesting looking building that I think would look really good in that corner. So, boom. There we go. We're going to stop building things for just a little while, by the way. Just because we did just build all of this, or we are building all of this. Build a nuclear power plant, really? Hold on a minute. Industrialists' ultimatum. Right. This escalation will affect all production buildings, industrial buildings, power plants, and nuclear power plants for 1 year. These buildings will double their pollution, have their provided job quality capped to 10, and each worker will lose health happiness every time they work. So, you are demanding that I build a nuclear power plant? Can I get an idea, like what, can I see what the average, like, education is around here? Yeah, I feel like, you know, only 87 people out of 1,190, like 87 out of that's not a terrible, I feel like we don't have enough people to actually get away with a nuclear power plant. I feel like there's a solid chance that a nuclear power plant with only 87 college-educated people is a terrible idea. Also, oh my god, the number of people here is ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. Huh. I mean, they're all going places, so fair enough. I mean, what are you guys? Are you guys broke? Yeah. There's a lot of broke people out here. There's a tremendous number of shacks out here, too. But at least the farms are working. You know, we got that going for us. Can we add a second shift to all of the Teamsters around here? Just to make sure that all gets done. Anyone moving into these? There are actually people moving into those. I just don't think we have enough of them. Well, that is a twist. I think it's also a little bit of a twist that this plan is actually sort of working. I'm kind of amazed, honestly. Also, the amount of money we're making. Woo! Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. That's some serious cash. There's like definitely a need for more bunkhouses here. Let's see, bunkhouse. Let's do a few of them here. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's leave a little gap and do 1 and 2. And then in the middle, we could do a little tavern if we wanted to. We do have a tavern right there, though. So let's do, I don't know, a restaurant, I guess. Do something nice. Do like a restaurant right there. Sure, that'll work. That'll hopefully get rid of a lot of those shacks. We have a bunch in there as well. A couple over here, but I think we'll manage. Let me have a quick look at research too. So research is, I mean, it's moving. It's definitely moving. Still a lot of things we're going to need to look into, but it's definitely getting there. Construction office, I think I did already upgrade that, so that's fine. Tell you what, I'm going to just increase the job budget for all of our construction offices, just because that's kind of an important job. Same with the Teamsters, too. I'm going to give them all a little bit more budget to work with. Oh my god. That's so many people. That is so many people. Can I increase the budget for like all of this? Is that going to give these guys more money? That seems like a risk, though. Like, increasing the budget for all of my plantations. That seems like a pretty severe risk.
Best defense is a good offense, President.
You'll take some militarist standing, please. We'll give it a shot, I suppose. Now, let's see. The aircraft carrier is done. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. We can't upgrade it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to have sat right there. Got some jets on there. We are ready for invasion. I don't really want an invasion, but we're ready for it, should it happen. Now, let's see. It still wants me to cleanse buildings. We still want the research labs being built. I think we need to look at... Let's see, garbage dumps, I guess. There are still buildings to cleanse. So we'll throw a garbage dump right there. And there's still buildings over here giving us some issues. So let's throw another garbage dump up here. Oh my god, there's so many people. There's so many people that are just broke. That's ridiculous. Like there's just so many.
Announces a new mascot, Hermano Mayor.
Ay, ay, ay. Let's see, politics. So neither of these two really like me much. Do we have an embassy, right? Let's invite Western powers to the embassy. Let's praise them. We'll send a delegation and request an alliance. So you want me to sabotage the Eastern Bloc, have a commando garrison? Sure. Sure. I will sabotage the Eastern Bloc. Fulfill import trade route with Western powers. Nope. We're not doing that. Absolutely not doing that. Let me see. I am pretty sure that we need the... Oh, interesting. We can actually sabotage with the commando garrison. So let's just set that to repeat. And let's have you... I mean, can I get the pirates to do stuff? Can I get them to, like, take Stonehenge for me? So that's set to repeat. I guess we're sabotaging the Eastern Bloc. We'll see how that goes. My support is definitely lower than I'd like it to be. The militarists love me. The communists are alright. The capitalists, the environmentalists, and the religious, though, ooh, they're not too keen. They are not too keen. Gonna need to do some work there. Let's also get the Spy Academy. Because we might as well. We might as well get this thing under our belt. And I also want to place it, like, there. Because that seems like a pretty cool spot for it. This area in general, like, it's coming together. Definitely coming together. I'm actually kind of tempted to take out all of these bunkhouses and all that stuff and just build them elsewhere. So I can make this area even more kind of luxurious. In fact, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's go into residential bunkhouse. And let's do... We'll do the yellow ones here, I guess. So yellow and yellow. So that's going to be a good replacement for a few of those. We could probably have a little bit of a look at, like... Let's unlock these and see what they're about. So that's not the most pleasant living conditions. Let's get tenements. I think tenements could be kind of interesting. We can get some very interesting looking tenements as well. So let's go for the big orange building. And then just over here we can go for the big blue building. And that should give us plenty of space for people to live over here. I would like to get a tavern into this space, I think. So let's do a little tavern there, and I'm going to do a road for it as well. So just like, it's not actually going to let me. Can I do something like this? No. It really doesn't want to let me do that. That's a shame. That would have looked really good. Can I do anything with roads here? I can do that. That actually works, I suppose. The tavern sort of has a road going to it. I know that's not essential, but it looks all right. We can do another little park here. And then in this space, we could do a cabaret, actually. I would look, it's a little out of place, but I think we'll do a cabaret right there. And then we're going to go in. We do need to get another chapel, I think, or we need some kind of church. What if we did... Oh, I have an idea. can I go in and say demolish all of this? So all of that needs to go. This all needs to go as well. This can go. The Teamsters can go. I think that's a grocery store there. I think that could probably go as well. So let me pause before that's all done. The Teamsters are going to be moved out to here. So we're going to control click on 2 of those. I'm not sure if that actually did quick build, but we'll do 3 Teamsters offices there. And I want to get a... Let's see. Is it infrastructure I'm looking for here? Food resources. I'm looking for... let me see. Public services. Grocery. That's what I'm looking for because I want to move it to a better spot as well. So the grocery store can go here. So we'll still have a grocery store. We're actually going to need another grocery store as well. So let's grab a second one of those, I guess. And we'll throw it just out here. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have a grocery store out here yet. So we'll get a grocery store there. And we'll get a grocery store out here somewhere as well. Now let's see. What would be a good spot for this? Right there, I guess. So that'll be a couple more grocery stores. What else are we missing? We're missing the chapel. Now my idea with that was we could build a cathedral right in front of the palace. So sort of turn this into a nice square. I'm also going to demolish that watchtower. So let's run the simulation. Let's get all of that knocked down. And what I also want to do is I want to demolish some roads here. Because this has been bugging me for a while. There should be a road going from here to, let's see. Can I extend you forward a little bit? There we go. So something like that's pretty good. I can't connect to that corner. But that gives us a nice sort of square to work with, I think. Bring that forward, and do a nice corner there. So yeah, that gives us a really good space to work with. It gives the, you know, the palace has its own sort of space there. I'm actually going to double up those roads just to put some space between the palace and whatever else goes here. And then the cathedral, unfortunately, will only go central if it's sort of sideways. So I think the cathedral could probably go... it actually fits really nicely there. Which is unfortunate because it looks like onto the dock, but the cathedral can actually go there. We could do... What else could we do? We could put some tourism-related stuff in here, but I think we'll skip on that. We have the courthouse, which I guess we'll get. And it will actually go quite nicely there. So courthouse can go in. The Ministry of Information I'm going to grab as well, because we might as well. It could go kind of interestingly there. I might have it overlap that farm, though. Just a little bit. Or, I mean, I could almost get it in that space. I think... Ooh, there would be good. All right, this is all being demolished as well. We're going to demolish the houses, the little chapel, all that stuff, because the Ministry of Information can go in there. So let's grab that. Let's just run the simulation while that all goes on, and then this can go right about there. All right, so that's going to give us a very interesting looking sort of public square space. We can get a nice park on some of this space. Let's try one of the smaller ones. Let's try like a 2x3. So that could go there. We can do... We'll do that one, I think. With maybe a 2x1 next to it. Not really sure what kind of layout this is going to have, though. That's a little strange looking. That's maybe a little much, but I think we'll stick with it. We'll get a 2x1 on this side as well. Actually, let me do that. Let me do it that way. Oh, that's not going to work, man. That's a shame. All right, well, demolish you. Demolish you. Give me the give me that 2x1 there, since it looks a lot better. Then over here, a little 1x1, perhaps something like that to cap it off. That's not so bad.